Hi guys, we're going to look at the concept of increasing and decreasing functions. It's a really simple concept. So if we look at this example of this particular line, now what I'd like you to think about is if we had the slope of a tangent to that line, alright, so that's what we'll be looking at in year 12, but if we had a tangent going to this line here, you can see I can't draw, the slope of that tangent is going uphill, isn't it? So it's got a positive slope, so therefore we'd say this function over here is increasing. So as you move across to the right, if you're actually going uphill, if you're increasing, then we say that particular function's increasing. Alright? Now, if we start looking at decreasing functions, right, decreasing functions is simply the opposite. As you're going around here, if I did a tangent to this particular curve, right, nice straight line, as if, you'll see that this particular line's got a negative slope. Alright, it's like you're walking downhill. Alright, so that's as simple as it really is when we start looking at this gear. Alright, so and again another little illustration in your textbook. So a function's decreasing for this portion, it's increasing for that portion there, increasing here, decreasing, increasing. So if I was looking at describing where it's decreasing here, so it's decreasing, we'd say it's decreasing for x when x is in fact less than 3. We're not going to make it equal to 3 because at that particular point it's not decreasing or increasing. In fact, it's stationary, isn't it? Alright, so we'd say it's increasing for x greater than 3. Alright, over here, we're describing this one here, it's decreasing for, well, it's decreasing for this section here. So when x is between, say, 0 and 4. So we'd use this terminology when x is greater than 0 and x is less than 4. I would say it is increasing. So it's going to be increasing from x is less than 3, x is less than 0, and it's going to be increasing for x greater than 4. So we can put an x there, just change this around. So when x is less than 0 and when x is greater than 4. And obviously at these 2 points here, our function's not increasing nor decreasing, it's stationary. Alright, you got the idea? Let's have a quick look at some of these. Okay, for this particular function, remembering our terminology where it's a closed dot, we have to make it equal to. Alright, so for this particular one, we'd say our function is increasing or decreasing. Well, it's going downhill, so this one here is decreasing for the value when x is greater than or equal to -1. And that's the only thing it's doing. Alright, over here we've got our function increasing from -1 through to 5, so we'd say it's increasing when our x value is greater than -1, it's not equal to -1, and it's less than or equal to 5. And over here we're talking about our functions actually decreasing there, isn't it? And it's decreasing there, so it's actually decreasing for all values of x, all real values of x, except when x is equal to 2. Alright, and x equals -2, it's actually not existing. Alright, so I hope this helps you with what you've got to do for exercise 3B3. So good luck with those questions and make sure you catch up with me if you need some help.